Hey, this is Travis Ewert with Invictus Gymnastics, and we're going to do core workout number 8. You are going to need a wall, a floor, and 2 chairs, okay? The chairs, hopefully, you have sturdy chairs. If not, try to be creative using something else. If you guys have boxes, that would be ideal, but I'm going to use chairs today just in case you're doing this at home. Okay, today for core workout number 8, we're going to be doing this for 2 sets, okay? First thing that we're gonna do is a leg lift against the wall. It's a side leg lift. And what we're gonna do is just put our heel against the wall. I'm going to choose to stand on my left foot to show you first. And so I wanna turn that foot slightly outward. I don't want it directly straight, and I definitely don't want it turned to the right. So I'm gonna turn it slightly outward. Put my butt up against the wall, arms out for support. They're not doing anything else. I'm going to lift this leg up to the side, and I'm going to flex this foot and try to turn my heel a little bit toward the floor. So now both feet feel like they're pointing to my left. From here, I'm going to lift the leg up and try to lift the heel up, not the toe, the heel. Okay, I should be feeling this in the glute and the TFL. So we're going to go here for 15, 30 or 45 reps, depending on how difficult you want to make this. Now, make sure that you're not going all the way down here because now you're losing tension. We want to keep tension in the muscle. So we're going to go here, lift, and back down. The movement shouldn't be a huge degree of lift, but if you guys are super flexible, unlike me, and you can lift your leg up even higher, just do a smaller range of motion, but higher, okay? Again, that is going to be on the, we'll say the right leg. Then we do the left leg. That's 15, 30, or 45 reps, depending on beginning, intermediate, or advanced. Remember, we're doing 2 sets, so if 30 was burning pretty good, you don't need to shoot for 45. Just stay with the 30, and then the second time around, it'll probably be a little bit more taxing. Okay, the second movement that we're going to do is we're going to do a supine piked ab crunch, but up against the wall. So I'm going to spin around here. Best way to do this, turn sideways. Lift your feet up, put your butt up against the wall, and then slide down. We want to try to keep the butt as far down toward the crack where the wall and the floor meet as possible. We're going to go here, shoulders forward, and we're going to try to reach up toward our ankles. Okay? Not terribly complicated, but this puts us in an already hinged position, and so we end up having to use a little bit more ab that's already been a little bit compressed. That's what makes this a little bit more difficult and different from, say, a straight bodied crunch. Okay, we're gonna do 10, 20, or 30 reps. So the first rep scheme was 15, 30, 45. This one's 10, 20, 30. Next one's gonna be 15, 30, 45, but this is for time, okay? So the next one is a hollow body lean against the wall. And this is kind of tricky, but make sure that you are not on a floor that's going to slip. If you're on hardwood floor or something, you might want to put on shoes or be barefoot as long as your feet don't slide out, but do not use socks on a hardwood floor or tile floor. We're going to put our hands up against the wall, walk our feet out. Now this is really easy to hold, and I don't have to put much effort into this. So what I want to look at is my shoulder angle, and I know where the camera isn't great, but when I was leaning, my shoulder angle was here. What I want to be able to do is bring my head through, and so the shoulder is completely extended. I'm going to feel like I'm pressing down, like pushing the wall into the floor in this position. So I'm going to be here, scoot my feet out, head down, squeeze my butt, and now I try to feel like I'm pushing the floor in, or the wall into the floor again, pushing downward. If you do not feel like this is difficult, you can always try to put your feet out a little bit further. But if you push your shoulders through, and yes, you may feel a little bit of a stretch as mobility is concerned, but as you press your head through, just press into the wall, press it down just a little bit harder. It's going to be difficult. Okay, that's 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 45 seconds. The next one we're going to do, we're going to turn around, stand up and turn around. And we're going to do wall slides. Wall slides, I want you guys to put yourself almost in a wall sit position. We're going to tuck the butt under and try to get the whole back pressing up against the wall. Now I do have this plexi here, so I'm kind of cheating, but you guys can kind of get the idea. My mid back, not my low back, my mid back is going to try to start puffing away when I do this exercise. So keep the ribs in, so your mid back is up against the wall. We're gonna start here with our wrists up against the wall as much as possible. Now, not everybody can get the wrists to the wall, okay? The external rotation just isn't there for everybody. As long as you're trying to drive your wrists back, that is going to be the important part of this exercise. So I'm gonna squeeze my belly, I'm gonna pull my wrist back, elbows are against the wall, wrists are against the wall, and I'm going to try to stretch up as high as I can reach without that back popping out. Because if it keeps popping out, I can reach straight up, right? So we want to keep that mid back up against the wall, the tail tucked under, and try to reach as high as possible. Go nice and slow. You don't need to go super, super slow, but obviously we're not going to be doing this. So we're going to go here, down, squeeze at the bottom, up, squeeze at the top, down, squeeze at the bottom, so forth. Again, this does get difficult as long as you're trying to drive that wrist back into the wall. Those are wall slides, 10, 20, or 30 reps. Okay, and then the last thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna use the chairs, and we're gonna do holds, or you can do swings. Now, I've already tested this. Make sure you try out your chairs and make sure that they're not gonna collapse or slide out from underneath you, okay? Safety first, please. I'm going to put them about right here. And now this is going to be the most elementary way to do it. So if you guys are maybe upper body weak, you consider yourself that, this is where we're gonna wanna start. I'm gonna put my hands on the top of the chairs. I'm going to press down and slowly lift my feet up, trying to keep my shoulders away from my ears. I don't want you guys sinking, I want you pressing, trying to be tall. You guys are gonna hold this for 15, 30, or 45 seconds. Okay, now, that being said, if that is too easy and you want to challenge yourself, you are welcome to try something a little bit more difficult. I'm going to lower myself toward the floor, so I have to try to hold my knees up and my feet off the floor. Now, I did try this just a moment ago too, so I know that I'm not going to collapse the chairs, plus they're made of metal, but I'm going to press my hands down into the seat of the chair, and I'm going to try to do small swings, okay? So we're gonna go for 15, 30, or 45 seconds with small swings. Be careful, okay? What I don't want to see is somebody going here and then whoop, whoop, back down. All right, got the idea? Safety, please. This is 2 sets for core workout number 8. That is leg lifts against the wall, the supine piked crunch, the hollow body hold against the wall. Remember to push your head through, almost like you're trying to push your forehead to the floor. Then we do the wall slides, and then we do the swings on the chairs or the holds, okay? Get after it, guys.